very briefly, I'm going to go through just one review that did kind of get lost amongst Christmas and New Year and CES and everything else. And that was my review of the Philips OLED+907 TV. Now, the 907, it sits under the 937. So the 937 has the big Bowers soundbar that acts as the stand and so on. This 907 harks back to the first collaboration between Philips and Bowers & Wilkins, which was the OLED 903. So it actually had the speaker bar as part of the chassis of the TV, so it sat underneath the TV. 907 brings that back, but it has updated that, so it's now an LCR system. The drivers are updated in that. There's a little bit more room for them to breathe. The soundstage is quite a bit wider as well. So that's one of the improvements that has been moved up into that. You also have HDMI 2.1. There's two 48 gigabits per second inputs, which will do VRR, ALLM, G-Sync, FreeSync, and it will do high frame rate as well, 4K 120 at full resolution. Some other bits and pieces just to pick out there, the P5 processor. If accuracy is not your thing and you want to muck around with different noise reduction settings and all the rest of it, P5 does that, does it better than most on the market. And the smart TV was Android TV. Again, Android 11, it run perfectly. In fact, I've still got the TV sitting here from when I reviewed it. I haven't asked for it back yet. So I've been using it as my main TV. Thoroughly enjoying it. I think it's great. And I do like Ambilight. I think Ambilight's fantastic. So if you missed that review, it's a great TV. It scored 9 out of 10. Has a lot to offer. Excellent SDR and HDR. It's accurate out of the box. It's got the OLED EX panel with heatsink. Like I say, 6th gen P5 processor on there as well. The Bowers & Wilkins soundbar, which sounds excellent. 3-sided Ambilight. And I think I've covered most of it. The only downside is the two HDMI 2.1 inputs. And if you need EARC, it cuts you down to one 2.1 input. But then, unless you've got a load of 2.1 input devices, and not everybody does, the most you're going to need is probably two with your games consoles. Then it's not a great miss. And the nice thing is that it'll do 4K 120 at full res as well, with a single chip in there, which the 937, the more expensive TV, doesn't do because it uses the dual chip system. So yeah, I just wanted to draw your attention to that review. The review is up on the site. Go find it if you're interested in that TV. It was a shame it kind of got lost in everything that was going on around Christmas, New Year and CES.